Good morning. My name is Shannon. I'm from Lynchburg, Virginia, actually the hometown where the school is located. And I chose to talk about my life-changing event. When I was 3 years old, my father was a victim of a hit-and-run accident, which left my mother to raise 4 children in a single-family home. I am the youngest of 4 siblings, and my mother strived and struggled to provide for us. She worked 2 jobs daily until she became sick. The life-changing event for me was not only losing my father, but at 19 years old, I was forced to work a full-time job, 7 days a week, on 7, off 7, to provide for a full home, carrying the weight of an adult freshly out of high school. I wanted to pursue a career in going to the service as a service nurse. However, at the time I was overweight. My weight was a little tricky for me, and that was always a sore issue with me. I was overweight. They were willing to work with me. However, I never took advantage of that opportunity, which I now regret. However, after working, full-time, 12-hour shifts at such a young age, I was forced to grow up very quickly, having to deal with my mother having colon cancer, not knowing whether, she would be here today or gone tomorrow. I took for granted life, and, I just thought about the situation, figured it out, sat down and analyzed what I planned to do thus far, and how I planned on handling the issue of being an adult and seeing life in the real world, and how I was going to carry on the weight that my mother had carried for years. Having my brother as a father role model figure, he was very helpful at the time as to what I needed to do with the money, how I needed to handle this and that. Of course, I had never paid any bills. I had never had a checking account. My mom had a savings account for me, which was mine when I was 18. However, that money was to be spent for school. So I didn't want to use that money to splurge and pay the bills for whatever reason, unless I really needed to or was a desired need. So that was my life-changing event. And now at 29, I've lived in the same place for 5 years, and learning how to handle such mature things as far as paying bills as a young adult. I've now become, I like to say, a superhero at that. But however, that was my life-changing event, and that's about it. Thank you.